Okay. If we have a wayward tendril, so be it. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Hey. Around this time of year, folks, a number of us are going to events, whether it be with family, with friends, chosen family, work events, galas, New Year's Eve. It's that time of year to put that on. That being said, I have a number of fragrances that I'm not only considering for this holiday season, but that I am recommending you try out this holiday season as well for your various events. But before we get into my list, you already know to make sure that you subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell, boo, so you don't miss when I upload another video. After subscribing, turning those post notifications on and setting them to all so you don't miss when I post the next video or when I post a little deal, make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up and hype it up as well because it's free and it goes such a long way to help support the channel and help us to grow. And last but most certainly not least, if you are interested in trying or buying any of the fragrances that we discuss in today's video, to make sure to shop via any available links, discounted links, or discount codes down below in the description box, because it really helps support the channel and you're gonna buy it anyway. You're gonna buy it anyway. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Normally right here is where I would share my scent of the day, but I'm actually not wearing one. So we can go ahead and deep dive into my list of recommendations for the holiday events that you may have going on. Now I want to say that these are not going to be for those of us who are flies on the wall, who don't want to be noticed, who are antisocial. These so far have been head turning, compliment getting. If you would like a more subdued holiday season, maybe sit this one out, or just watch it, thumbs up and comment for support. But let's go ahead and dive into this list because I'm so excited. Now, this first fragrance is no stranger to the channel at all. It is one that I've had in my collection for years and one that I love to reach for during this holiday season. This is Cosmoratti line Italica, aka Gerjoff. This is a fragrance that I tell you all I reach for practically every holiday season. It is delicious. It is very, 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 very lactonic, very milky, okay? Very almondy, nutty, very musky as well. Very sweet, strong, toffee, gourmand, cake cookie fragrance. But what sends this over the edge for me is my beloved saffron, aka Saffronia. That makes this a really bougie gourmand fragrance for me. And also a really strong gourmand fragrance. You see that I am not spraying this on a tester strip because the atomizer does everything it needs to do without spraying it, without even spraying it. So that said, this is one that you do not need to overspray. It's got a little bite to it that makes it yummy, but also makes it very, very, very luxe. You just smell like a really expensive dessert, and you smell like that expensive dessert all freaking day long. I especially love this during the holiday season, and again, it is one that is going to turn heads, gets compliments, and lasts. This one was sent to me from the team at Twisted Lily, so I'll make sure I have my link and discount code for samples and full-size bottles down below in the description box. I would not recommend blind buying this unless you just absolutely know you love lactonic, nutty fragrances. Strong ones at that, but definitely one I would recommend trying before you buy, and perfect for the holiday season. Again, is Gerjoff, or the Cosmoratti line of Gerjoff, I should say, Italica. This next one is a blind buy that was a love at first sniff and just gave immediate signature scent vibes, which is why I feel like it's a perfect, easy reach for the holiday season. This is Guerlain's new Shalimar Flanker Les Sons, one that we've been talking about a lot this fall and winter. I feel like I just got lipstick on the atomizer. I mess up my situation? Hopefully not. This one, I told you all, has become a Sunday fragrance, but I can wear this regardless of where I'm going. If I'm going to church, if I'm going to work, if I'm going to a gala, I can reach for this and it will work. A really sophisticated, elevated vanilla. but still easy to wear to me, with that rose and that musk, a powderiness that just works in the cooler weather, along with some incense, subtle nuttiness from some almond. Uh, just like Italica, a little nuttiness. That one's definitely more gourmand forward. This has a gourmand facet, but it's definitely not foodie to me. Sweet, but also really grown. It's a little sexy, just really feminine. And definitely one that you can wear if you're going to a fancy event, or if you're going to church for Christmas, mass, whatever you're going to for the holiday season. This can fit the bill and make you feel like a really beautiful woman in the process. So again, another one perfect for this holiday season is Shalimar L'Essence from Guerlain. This next one is definitely a classic, but it's still newer to my collection. This one was sent to me over by the team at Joma Shop. This is Mancera's Instant Crush. This one, let me tell you something. I wore this to dinner last night. Absolutely. Oh my God, this is so freaking good. I see why this is so beloved now. This is my kind of carrying on. I also feel like this has some signature scent vibes as well. Maybe more so for cooler weather. Whereas I feel like Shalimar L'Essence, I feel like I can wear that all year round. I might be wrong. I have no idea what the notes are in this outside of saffron. And I definitely get that it is sweet, spicy, very warm, very sexy, very elevated, sophisticated. It's also very strong, which is why I'm smelling it from the atomizer. I feel like there are some fruits in here as well, and some like really ambery, like musky goodness. Some people may feel like this is a little screechy, synthetic, but I'm having a good time with it. And I layered it with another fragrance that we'll talk about in just a second. But this is good, y'all. I'm having a good time with this thus far, and it is definitely a head turner and well beloved in the community. And now I understand why from personal firsthand experience. So another one perfect for a holiday event, and honestly is really signature scent worthy in my opinion, is Mancera's Instant Crush. Now this next one is a quote unquote cheapie that is still relatively new to the collection, but has already been stepping on necks. This is Lattafa's Scarlet. Y'all see my dent? Mind you, it don't take a lot of this. This is very, very strong. And still scratchy and like, a little rough around the edges when you first spray it. But as that settles down within a couple of minutes, that cherry and whatever spices and that rose, it's almost like a fresh spiciness. So this is carrying in some cold weather, okay? Immaculate walk by air. This is getting compliments. It is lasting all day. And I layered this with Instant Crush for dinner. 10 out of 10, just in case you want a head turning combo as well. But understand that both of these fragrances can absolutely stand alone. And did I mention that this is only $40? $40. I cannot speak to how close of a quote-unquote dupe this is to Christian Louboutin's Fétiche La Rose. I have a sample of that, but I haven't worn them side by side to do a genuine comparison. Shout out to Naturally Liz for the decant of that one, but yeah, this is good. This is good. Get your nose on this, but please be aware that you have to be a patchouli fan because the patchouli is there, okay? But it's so freaking good. Definitely recommend getting your nose on this one, especially if you're trying to make a statement this holiday season. And at a discounted price, $40. $40, please. Again, this is Lattafa's Scarlet. This next one is another newbie to the collection sent over to me from the brand that I think is a great fit for the holiday season. This one is Commodity's new release. This is Iced, and they did send this over to me. And I have been having a fantastic time with it thus far. Not only is it a great fit because it's, cold outside and, it's giving aspen, but that super unique, fresh, spicy, but also warm and sweet, addictive, mysterious sexiness of this fragrance is absolutely going to turn heads at the holiday event. You may even feel like the bold or, the personal, depending on your preferences, may be a good fit. But the expressive is doing just what it needs to do for me. This is giving signature 2025. Like for winter, I feel like I can wear this whether I'm dressing it up or dressing it down. If I'm going to a sporting event, if I'm going to a gala, I would probably pick the bold one just because it's a bit more elevated. But like this can still stand on its own. And it gets compliments. Like, yes, it's fruity and fun, flirty even, because fruity always gives fun and flirty to me, but the supporting notes, the supporting actors of this make this super unique, head turning, compliment getting. And just to wear mango in the cooler weather, iconic. That's super unique. Nobody is going to have this on. Definitely recommend getting your nose on this one if you are a fellow fruity fragrance lover and you want a unique approach to it that is great for cooler weather. And I think it's going to be a great fun time for the holiday season. If you're going to have Friendsmas, pull this one out and report back your findings. Again, this is Commodity's newest release, Iced. Moving on to a fragrance that has been in the collection and low-key was going to be on the holiday list last year, but I decided to go ahead and trim it at the last minute. But it's going to be on this year's list because I have not been able to stop wearing this fall, and I'm not going to stop this winter either. This is Bond No. 9's Nomad, another one that requires nary a tester strip. Another dark, fruity fragrance with some oud, some rose, some violet. It is sweet, but not in a quote-unquote feminine way. Perfectly unisex. This on a man, honey, please. This is a very, very strong fragrance. You do not need to go hand with the sprays, and I assure you the assignment will be understood. People are going to notice you. They're going to ask you what you're wearing. They're going to compliment you. This so recently has gotten compliments from Mama Tresses, and Mama Tresses, this is not her style of fragrance, okay? This is very strong. Yet on me, she enjoyed it. I'm gonna see if I can try to get her to wear it. Special occasion, I've worn this to the office. Casual, dressed up. If you are trying to, rub elbows, hobnob, kiki, this is going to be a conversation starter. Definitely one I recommend getting your nose on, testing it out. It is not going to be for everyone, and that's okay. But this holiday season, listen, this is one I'm heavily considering for for wear it to the living room on Christmas. Again, this is Bond No. 9's Nomad. 10 out of 10 would highly recommend y'all. Now, if you want a more girly, bubbly, quote-unquote feminine approach to a fruity fragrance, I have this next one that was a reckless blind buy birthday gift to myself that I have absolutely no regrets about, and is absolutely special occasion worthy and low-key also in the running for being a signature scent for me for 2025 at large, but especially for fall and winter. This is Dries Van Noten's Soie Malacé. And every time I hold this bottle up, I'm going to give us a moment of silence, starting right now for the bottle. A masterpiece indeed. This is just, it's just beautiful, and it just makes me feel like a princess. It's fruity, it's sweet, it's almost fizzy, like bubbly. almost tickles my nose when I first spray it, especially it's probably some citrus or something in conjunction with the other fruit. Very rosy, a very subtle rose, a very delicate, silky pink rose. Also a silk note, making this extremely smooth, subtle even, soft, delicate. Chestnut, giving a subtle nuttiness, some cocoa, making it sweet. It's a masterpiece, masterfully blended, and just makes me feel pink. It just makes me feel pink, but a really bougie pink, okay? It's not a screamer, but still a head turner and a compliment getter. The walk by air, undeniable with this. It just smells like romance. And the chestnut in this makes it especially perfect for the Christmas holiday season at large. Definitely one I highly recommend getting your nose on. I really struggle explaining this one because of how good it is. So it's just perfect, and I am in love with this fragrance. So it's definitely in the running for the holiday season. Again, this is Soie Malaquais from Dries Van Noten. Now that's all fine and good if you want to smell like a princess, but if you want to smell like a queen, Creed's Queen of Silk. Creed's Queen of Silk is also one that almost made the list last year, but I decided to have a little more variety. This year we're stepping on next. We're putting that on this year. And this is for those of us who want to fill up the room, okay? This is for those of us who want to be noticed and want to leave a trail, okay? This is not necessarily approachable, but it's still a conversation starter, if that makes sense. Definitely a compliment getter. Very luxe, very, very white floral, a little fruitiness from some passion fruit. But there is not only oud in here, there is saffron and incense. Very, very complex. Not going to be for everybody. Very sexy, very strong. Also very expensive, but this is, listen, don't wear this if you don't want no attention, okay? Definitely don't need to overspray it either. You see, we're just working with the atomizer here. Yes, yes. Super, super sexy. Spicy, warm, and very complex again. So make sure to try this one before you buy. Again, not going to be for everybody. I think it has patchouli in it too. Lots of polarizing things going on here, but this is one I bought for myself my last birthday, and definitely one that is not only birthday occasion worthy, but cold weather, holiday season, special occasion type carrying on. I'll make sure I have links down below in the description box for you to try or buy, but Creed's Queen of Silk is absolutely on the list for 2025 holiday season. Honestly, now that I look at the rest of the lineup, none of the rest of these need tester strips. So this next one I feel like you should be expecting from just about everybody for the holiday season. Vanilla Powder Extrait, specifically from Matier Premier. The OG could fit the occasion as well, but this one specifically because I have it and I prefer it. That same authentic, musky, subtly sweet, coconutty, really dry, powdery vanilla fragrance, but sweeter, creamier from some tonka bean. Even a little, I would even say this is a bit more gourmand leaning, but still perfectly unisex in my opinion. Anybody can wear this. Men may feel like they can wear this all year round, but honestly, I would wear this all year round because while it's beast mode strong, lasting 7 to 10 business days, there's a more smooth texture to it to me to where I feel like I can wear this period if I'm, trying to put that ish on, step on next. This is signature scent worthy as well to me. Layers well, but y'all already knew that because we've been talking about this nonstop since I got it this fall. And this winter, any family gatherings, special occasions, if you're in a wedding, New Year's Eve, this is the one and not the two, especially if you are a vanilla fan. Definitely recommend getting your nose on this one, especially in comparison to the OG. If the OG was just a little too much, definitely recommend sampling this one. I'll make sure I have link and discount code down below to Twisted Lily, who did graciously send this to me. So again, a perfect one for the holiday season, and honestly for 2025 period is Matier Premier's new Vanilla Powder Extra. Now this next one is coincidentally another 2025 release as well as a flanker. This is Perfumes de Marly's Valaya exclusive. And we haven't talked about this one in a while, but as you can see from the dent, I'm still reaching for this one. You all know that I love Valaya. Valaya is one of my most worn fragrances, period. But this one, this year, somehow improved a masterpiece fragrance to me. Wore this to the office and had line dancing later in the day, and this not only lasted, but lasted without being obnoxious. While I love the OG, this one is definitely smoother, warmer, and just easier to wear, and would be fitting for special occasions, whether you're going to be in close proximity to family, friends, regardless, yet again, of the occasion. Valaya the exclusive is going to understand the assignment. It's going to perform. It is going to get compliments, while at the same time not being too much for those around us. Valaya, the original, while it is people pleasing, can be a bit sharp, and this one is just a much easier wear, and one that I can dress up or dress down. Again, perfect for the holiday season and perfect to wear, period, honestly. Is Perfumes de Marly's Valaya exclusive. This last one is another birthday gift that I picked up for myself that was heavily influenced by the Santa Maria here on YouTube. This is Amouage's Dia 40. I told Santa at Scent Explore that she made me buy this, and she put this on my radar months and months and months ago, and you know, being responsible and with this being extremely expensive, I did my due diligence and found me one of my top purchases for 2025, folks. As with Amouage fragrances in general, this does not require anybody's tester strip. Honestly, any Amouage fragrance could fit a holiday or a special occasion. But this one, because it's new and because of the impression that it's already left, still being so new to me, this is the most rich, creamy, soapy, powdery fragrance. Very dense, thick, heavy. There are some really green, herbaceous facets to it as well. Very polarizing and an extrait. So a little of this goes a long way. Don't ask me how I know. Just trust me on it, okay? You do not need to go crazy for this to not only have a tremendous scent bubble, walk by air trail, all of that, but to also get compliments. This is not one. Amouage in general, as you all know, is not a blind buy type house. So definitely sample this. Decant, whatever floats your boat. But this, I can wear this to church. I can wear this to the office. I can wear this on a date night. This is my kind of carrying on. This smells like a lady, okay? A madame, okay? Royalty. Very luxe, very expensive, and also very polarizing, as Amouage tends to be. Listen to me. This holiday season, if you are trying to get some attention, go ahead and get your nose on this one. This again is Amouage Dia 40. Another birthday gift to myself because I have no self-control. All right, folks. Hopefully you all enjoyed these head-turning, game-changing, long-lasting, compliment-getting holiday fragrance recommendations. Definitely sound off in the comments and let me know what you have lined up to wear to the living room, or to the office party, to New Year's Eve, or for watch night service. Make sure you leave that down below in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about the fragrances that we discussed today, and definitely let me know if you're interested in trying or buying any of the fragrances. And of course, if you are, please make sure you shop via any available links, discounted links, or discount codes down below in the description box, because it really helps me out. After commenting on this video and on your way to watching another video of mine, please make sure that you like, hype, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be safe. Enjoy your holiday, and I'll catch you in the next one. Do a puff. Yeah, let me do a puff. Let me do a puff. Yeah. Here, for everybody wanting a hair tutorial. Since everybody wants a hair tutorial. Have no brush, no comb, nothing, just vibes. I like my puff up high, so the band is right at the top of my head, right at the crown. And we just gotta fluff and shape it as best we can. It's old, so it's gonna do what it wants, and you either work with it or you don't. That is natural hair, folks. Push it up on the sides too. I wish I had a pick, but alas, I do not. Just take my hands into the roots and do the best we can. Is that working? It's gonna have to. Fluff, fluff, fluff. Shape, shape, shape. I really wish I had a pick. Hopefully, this is cute. I feel like it's fine. Yeah. I guess this is cute. That's what we're gonna go with, because time.